Brand new Coachmen 298 REDS travel trailer just came in here at Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And there's a few things that really separate this from some of the other inventory that you might find out there in the internet. First of all, this is a late season 2014 versus an early, and you can tell that right away by the fact that this is marked with the Coachmen 50th anniversary edition graphics. Now there are a few extra little things that go along with that. If you look through our listing, or if you give us a call, we can explain what those differences are. But there is a difference between an early and a late season 2014. Call it maybe a 2014 and a half or something. There are a lot of different trailers out there and a lot of lightweights. And this has already become one of the very best-selling lightweights out there. And I'd like to share with you a few reasons why. What we're looking at here is the largest in-class front pass-through storage. What's cool is it also holds the switches for your front power stabilizer jacks. We have this one equipped with what I call the Easy Man's package. Power tongue jack, power awning, four-corner power stabilizer jacks. Everything is push button and easy. Now, a lot of times when you get this third slide that juts out on the door side here, you lose part of your awning. But if you notice, you still have a good 18 to 20 foot awning. It goes way over the door, right up to the front pass-through, all the way back to the slide. And that's also pitch adjustable, so if you need to put a little angle on that to spill off some rain, very easy to do that. We typically like to equip these with the Coleman outdoor camping or grill station. What's cool too is this is a freestanding grill. So if you don't want to cook right here next to your trailer, even though it is covered under the awning, if you want to put it out by a picnic table or something, not a problem. Knock yourself out. Now, like I said, there's a lot of differences between how different trailers are built, and a lot of your lightweights are only laminated on the sidewalls. You can walk up and thump them, and hey, that's nice and cool and solid. Walk around to the back wall and punch that. This one's fully laminated, and what's cool is they also laminate with a material called Asdel right under the fiberglass skin. The next layer is usually plywood or Luan. Coachmen uses Asdel, and you can kind of see it right here in the door jamb. You see that white vertical line? That's what that stuff is. That's the substrate under the wall. Now, Asdel is a composite resin. It's basically melted down pop bottles. So, camping's all about the outdoors. They're going to take something that is going to just sit in a landfill and instead convert it to something that'll help you enjoy the outdoors. It's a fantastic product. It's basically mold-proof, mildew-proof. It can't rot. There's a lot of good things that go to it. Plus, it's 60% lighter than that Luan. It's fantastic. Now, what I like about this floor plan is how functional it is. You walk in the back door, or you walk in the door, and bam, here's a big closet, and you notice this stuff is removable. So, like, if it were me, what I would do is I'd take this top shelf out, I'd leave these right here, and then I'd have two extra big hanging closets right here. But that's me. That's what's cool about this camper, is it can kind of be customized to your needs and your use. Now, what we're looking at here is also not standard for a few different reasons. The base model Freedom Express is a fantastic RV. We improved it the next step by making this a Liberty Edition. Liberty Edition is easily noticed by the fiberglass nose cap that you saw on the front. That's the first thing you say, oh, this is a Liberty. So it's kind of like, instead of a Chevy LS, this is the LT. We move up from normal countertops to solid surface in the kitchen. The nose cap, there's a bunch of things that go to it. Then we took it from an LT to an LX with the Premier package. That gets us a 33% larger fridge. That gives us the sink covers for the solid surface countertops. It gives us the electric space heating fireplace in the back, among other things. The cool light fixture, this LED light fixture above us, is another thing. Last year, if you're looking even at some early 2014 models, you might see where this is like a recessed ceiling tray, where it's sort of like a negative space, looks like a mirror. Well, that's a dead giveaway that it's an older trailer still sitting on someone's dealership. What happened between early and late 2014 is Coachmen's used to be 76 or 78 inches tall, which is industry standard. They decided to go 81 inches tall across the board. So this is taller and larger on average than most trailers. What we're looking at here is the fold-out hide-a-bed. That is an extra option we like to throw in. And, you know, really take a look at some things like details. A lot of trailers, you know, some trailers don't even have windows on the sides of the slide, which is shocking. These not only have windows, but they also open for cross-ventilation. In fact, if you opened all the windows in here, you could have a very nice breeze rolling through. I mentioned the fireplace. Right behind the fireplace, actually, in this very cool three-dimensional structure, is the TV inside that. That little flap lifts up, but the TV's on an electric lift, and it'll raise itself up. Buttons right over here. Just push this. How cool is that? Remember in the 70s, all the spy movies, guy would push a button and, you know, the communicator phone or something would slide up out of the book stand? Well, this is a lot like that. Except I wasn't around in the 70s. Anyway, I digress. Big living room in here. This is incredible. Lots of living space. One of our salesmen, actually, before he was our salesman, he was our customer. It's something we're really proud of. He enjoyed buying from us so much, he decided to work here. And this was the model he chose. He bought one of the ones that we had in stock last year. It served him very well. He has it parked permanently at a place around here called Potawatomi. Absolutely loves it. Man, I still see new detail work I don't spot every time I come through these. Like, you got this cool little 50th for the 50th anniversary graphic up here. Now, to keep the tongue weight down, instead of, how you doing? You got to look at me in that mirror there. Sorry about that. Instead of a full bedroom slide, they opted to go with a wardrobe slide. Now, this gives you the same amount of storage space as that full bed slide out, but it does so at half the weight, and therefore half the cost. So you see that you're gaining an extra, 12, 16 inches of just pure storage, and there's extra boxes down here below that you have more storage room for. This has a, now you notice too, this wall right here, this divides the bedroom and the bathroom, so you have all this extra linen storage and towel storage in the bathroom you wouldn't have without this third slide. The black thing there in the shower is your propane cover, by the way. We bring them inside so they don't blow around. And you notice they're finally getting away from tubs. Coachmen has been doing this so much longer than almost everybody. They know what works, what doesn't, what folks are looking for. Absolutely a fantastic floor plan. It's always been a bestseller. Oh, a couple more quick things to show you. Under the sink drawer. Absolutely the best use of under sink storage I've ever seen, ever. And the countertops in Coachmen's. The kitchen's a solid surface countertop, but standard it would look like this, and every other counter in here is going to look like this. It's the same type of counter you'll find in most travel trailers, but you notice it's not T-molded. There's no seam at the top. If that seam is there and you spill anything on it and it soaks down in, this thing will get soft and you'll ruin it. This is a sealed edge counter. You can't do that. It's another one of those easy little things Coachmen does to improve the longevity of your trailer, improve your resale, and just generally make it more functional and enjoyable. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan.